Patrick Mahomes may be the NFL's biggest star, but when it comes to expanding the schedule to 18 regular season games, he's a hard no, at least without meaningful safeguards for player health. In a recent CNBC Sport interview, Mahomes stressed that piling on a 17th and 18th game would only exacerbate injury risks unless the league compensates with additional rest. "I'm not a big fan of it," Mahomes told Alex Sherman. You've seen the amount of injuries at the end of seasons, and you want to have the best players playing in the biggest games. If there were a way to get to 18 games, I think you've got to add some bye weeks to give more time for guys' bodies. Mahomes isn't alone in that thinking. Joe Burrow of the Bengals has also championed a second bye week if the schedule expands, pointing out that 2 byes would help maintain player freshness and competitive balance deep into December. Back in 1993, the NFL briefly experimented with 2 bye weeks, but scrapped it amid broadcaster concerns over fewer in-season matchups. Today, with 32 teams instead of 28, the league could absorb the added rest without drowning in blacked-out Saturdays. Still, adding a second bye isn't without complications. The NFL's pitch for 18 games hinges partly on Super Bowl Lex landing on President's Day weekend. Tacking on another bye would push the championship into late February, unless the league shifts Week 1 back to Labor Day weekend, recapturing a nostalgic 4-month regular season. The real question may be how the NFL Players Association responds. Owners will push for more games and thus more revenue, but the union has leverage. No extension to the current CBA means no 18th game until at least 2031, when missing paychecks could force their hand. Mahomes' high-profile opposition underscores the stakes. The league might gain a few extra TV windows, but at what cost to the stars who drive the entire enterprise? In the end, Mahomes' cautionary stance sets the tone for the coming negotiation. If the NFL wants 18 games, they'll have to sweeten the deal with real rest, better injury protections, and perhaps a Labor Day kickoff. Otherwise, the league risks diluting its marquee product, the health and availability of its premier players.